Dear students, welcome back to the online English class grade 9. I hope you all are fine and safe. Today we are going to discuss a new lesson from your literature book Beehive. Lesson number 4, A Truly Beautiful Mind. This chapter is about Albert Einstein. He was a great scientist. The title of the chapter, A Truly Beautiful Mind, refers to Albert Einstein. The chapter describes how can a scientist's mind be beautiful, a truly beautiful mind. In this lesson, we come across different aspects of life of Albert Einstein. He was a great humanitarian, and that is why the title refers to him as a truly beautiful mind. Albert Einstein was born on 14th March 1879 in the German city of without any indication that he was destined for greatness. On the contrary, his mother thought Albert was a freak. To her, his head seemed much too large. Albert Einstein was born on 14th March 1879 in the German city of without any indication that he was destined for greatness. Albert Einstein was born on 14th March 1879. He was born on 14th March 1879 in the German city of He was born in a city named in Germany, without any indication that he was destined for greatness. Later, the child became a great scientist. But when he was a child, there was no indication that he was destined for greatness. When he was a child, no one could think that one day he would become a great scientist. There was no indication. When he was a child, no one could predict that one day he would become a great scientist. Nobody thought about it. His mother thought Albert was a freak. Freak means a person who is unusual and doesn't behave, look or think like others. A different one. Mother thought he was a freak. Albert's mother thought that Albert was a freak because he did not behave properly. He did not talk or look like normal people did. He was different. So his mother thought Albert was a freak, a different one who did not behave, talk or look like normal people. He behaved abnormally. To her, his head seemed much too large. Albert's mother thought that the little boy's head was too big in comparison to other children's head. To her, his head seemed much too large. Albert's mother thought that the little boy's head was too big in comparison to other children's head. Albert's mother thought he was a freak. And Einstein, at the age of 2.5, Einstein still wasn't talking. Albert Einstein, he was not talking till the age of 2.5. When he finally did to learn to speak, he uttered everything twice. Finally he learned to speak, but there was a problem. He spoke everything 2 times. He uttered everything twice. He started talking when he was 2.5 years of age, and when he started speaking, he used to repeat the words. Einstein did not know what to do with other children, and his playmates called him Brother Boring. Einstein did not know what to do with other children. Einstein did not know what to do with other children and his playmates. And his playmates called him Brother Boring. His playmates used to call him Brother Boring because he remained to himself. He was different. He did not play or talk with them. He doesn't know it. So his playmates called him Brother Boring. So Einstein remained to himself all the time. He used to play with himself only. So the young boy played by himself much of the time. He didn't spend time with his playmates. He remained to himself. And one important thing is, he especially loved mechanical toys. He loved mechanical toys, toys in which some kind of machinery was used. He especially loved mechanical toys. Looking at his newborn sister, Maja, he said to have said, "Fine, but where are her wheels?" He liked mechanical toys. And when his sister was born, he looked at her. He looked at his newborn sister. He was searching for something. And he wondered, "Fine, but where are her wheels?" He was wondering where the baby's wheels were. So young Einstein had such a mindset. Young Einstein was totally different from other children. Even his mother thought he was a freak. A headmaster once told his father that what Einstein chose as a profession wouldn't matter because he will never make success at anything. The headmaster of Einstein's school told Einstein's father that Einstein would never be successful in whatever profession he chose. A headmaster once told his father that what Einstein chose as a profession wouldn't matter. Why? Because he will never make success at anything. The headmaster told his father that Einstein would never be successful in whatever profession he chose. Einstein began learning to play the violin at the age of 6 because his mother wanted him to. Einstein's mother wanted him to learn to play the violin. So he started learning to play the violin at the age of 6. At the age of 6, Einstein began learning to play the violin. He later became a gifted amateur violinist, maintaining this skill throughout his life. Einstein was a very good violinist. He learned playing the violin at the age of 6 because his mother wanted him to learn to play it. Later he became a gifted amateur violinist. Amateur means doing something for the personal enjoyment rather than as a profession. He was an amateur violinist and he maintained his skill in playing the violin throughout his life. He maintained this skill throughout his life. Einstein was a very good violinist. He learned playing the violin at the age of 6 because his mother wanted him to learn to play it. All his life, he was an amateur violinist. He played the violin as a hobby, not as a profession. He was a very good violinist. But Albert Einstein was not a bad pupil. He went to high school in Munich, where Einstein's family had moved when he was 15 months old, and scored good marks in almost every subject. Albert Einstein was a very good student. He was not a bad student. Albert Einstein was not a bad pupil. He went to a school in Munich because Einstein's family had already moved from to Munich when he was 15 months old. When Einstein was 15 months old, his family had moved to Munich. When Einstein was 15 months old, they moved from to Munich, and Einstein scored good marks in almost every subject. He scored good marks in almost every subject. Einstein was a very good student. Einstein hated the school regimentation and often clashed with his teachers. Einstein didn't like the rules and regulations related with the discipline in his school. He hated the school's regimentation. Regimentation means order or discipline taken to an extreme. Strict discipline. Einstein hated the school regimentation and often clashed with his teachers. He disliked the school regimentation, rules and regulations related with discipline. He disliked it, strict discipline. Because of this, he often clashed with his teachers. It created problems to Einstein. He disliked the school regimentation, and due to that, He often clashed with his teachers' opinions and opposed them. He was unable to breathe, stifled, suffocated. At the age of 15, Einstein felt so stifled. At the age of 15, Einstein felt so stifled there that he left the school for good. Einstein was so suffocated with the school regimentation, strict discipline. He felt suffocated in that school. He was unable to breathe, stifled, suffocated. He could not follow the strict discipline, and so he left the school forever. The previous year, Albert's parents had moved to Milan and left their son with relatives. Albert left the school. 1 year before that, his parents had moved to another city. The previous year, Albert's parents had moved to Milan. Milan is in Italy. His parents had already moved to another city, Milan, which is in Italy. And Albert was left in Munich with his relatives. Albert was staying with his relatives. Then Albert also left the school. His parents had already left the place. Einstein was staying with his relatives. After 1 year, Einstein also left the school. And after a prolonged discussion, Einstein got his wish to continue his education in German-speaking Switzerland, in a city which was more liberal than Munich. The school of Munich was very strict. Albert could not follow the discipline over there. He left the school and he had a long discussion with his family, relatives, and finally Einstein got his wish to continue his education in German-speaking Switzerland. He had a long discussion and finally he got a chance to study in Switzerland. And the language used there was German. German-speaking Switzerland. He got chance to study in Switzerland, in German-speaking Switzerland. And the city was more liberal than Munich. It was a good place. The city was more liberal than Munich. The city was more liberal. The people were willing to understand and respect others' opinions. The city was more liberal than Munich. Einstein was highly gifted in mathematics and interested in physics. And after finishing school, he decided to study at a university in Zurich. Einstein was good at his studies. He was a very good student. He was good at his studies. He was highly gifted in mathematics. He was exceptionally good in mathematics and he also had interest in physics. Einstein was highly gifted in mathematics and interested in physics. And after finishing school, he decided to study at a university in Zurich. He finished his school and he joined the university in Zurich. For higher education, he decided to study at a university in Zurich. But science wasn't the only thing that appealed to the dashing young man with the walrus mustache. He was interested in science, but science was not the only thing that appealed to Einstein. Not only science, some other things were there that attracted him. Einstein, who was a very handsome young man with a walrus mustache. It shows the shape of the mustache. Science was not only the thing that appealed to Einstein, who was a very handsome young man. Other than science, he had interest in something else. What was it? He also felt a special interest in a fellow student, Mileva Maric, whom he found to be a clever creature. Einstein liked maths and physics. Other than maths and physics, Albert Einstein liked one of his fellow students. He liked another student named Mileva Maric. Her name was Mileva Maric. Other than maths and physics, Albert Einstein liked one of his fellow students. Her name was Mileva Maric. And he thought she was very clever. Einstein thought Mileva was very clever. A clever creature. This young Serb had come to Switzerland because the university in Zurich was one of the few in Europe where women could get degrees. They met at the University of Zurich. Mileva and Einstein met at the University of Zurich. Einstein liked her very much. She belonged to Serbia. That is why she is called Serb. This young Serb had come to Switzerland. Mileva had come to Switzerland because University of Zurich was a place where women could get a degree. She came from Serbia to Switzerland because the university in Zurich was one of the few universities in Europe which gave degrees to female students. That's why she came to Switzerland. She was from Serbia. Einstein met her at the University of Zurich. Dear students, today we are concluding here. I hope you enjoyed today's session. Complete the given homework and send it in the group. If you have any doubt, you can clarify it with me. Thank you for listening. Thank you very much.